It's true, Detroit is recovering from financial hardship, but that doesn't mean you can't come and visit. I'm Erik Hastings, and the Big D is open for business.
Detroit, Michigan is a classic American city situated in the Great Lakes region of the United States and is known for its live music, vibrant downtown district, pro sports, and its prominent place in the history of automotive manufacturing.
I can't think of a better place to start your Detroit exploration than where I am right now. This is the Henry Ford.
The Henry Ford Museum began as Henry Ford's personal collection of historic objects, which he began collecting as far back as 1906. Today, it's the largest indoor-outdoor museum complex in America. The interior is a collection of antique machinery, pop culture items, automobiles, locomotives, aircraft, and other historical artifacts. Here you'll find John F. Kennedy's presidential limousine, Abraham Lincoln's chair from Ford's Theater, Thomas Edison's laboratory, the Wright brothers' bicycle shop, and the bus Rosa Parks made famous.
I think it's because we tell the whole story of the American experience here. Kind of, it's all encapsulated. There's really nowhere else you can go in the nation, let alone the world, to really understand the entire American story.
While you're here, you'll also want to spend time outside.
This is Greenfield Village.
Here you'll discover nearly 100 historical buildings that were moved to the property from their original locations and arranged in a village setting.
Well, we've made it downtown, and right behind me is the worldwide headquarters of a little company. You may have heard of it. It's called General Motors. But if you want to sound like a local, make sure you call it the RenCen, which stands for the Renaissance Center.
The RenCen is a group of 7 interconnected skyscrapers. Located right on the Detroit International Riverfront, the entire Renaissance Center complex is owned by General Motors. The complex contains restaurants, a variety of shops, and the vehicle display known as GM World.
Well, this just in from 1920. The first ever news radio broadcast originated from WWJ right here in Detroit, Michigan. We now return you to your regularly scheduled broadcast that you probably DVR.
While we're on the subject of culture, your Detroit experience must include stops at the original Motown recording studios, sports arenas, world-famous cathedrals, mosques, and museums. 2 must-see museums include the Charles H. Wright Museum of African American History and the Detroit Institute of Arts, which contains an art collection valued at more than $1 billion. Be sure to save room for signature Detroit culinary offerings in friendly local neighborhood restaurants. Then take in some of that live music Detroit is famous for.
The Detroit International Riverfront includes a 5.5-mile promenade called Riverwalk, and it is spectacular.
The riverfront, as you can probably imagine, is located directly on the river. It's where you want to be to take in fresh air and perhaps get out on the water. Also, in and around downtown, you'll find Campus Martius Park and plenty of annual events at Hart Plaza. And don't forget, all this is just 25 minutes away from the Detroit International Airport.
History, culture, and urban revitalization, all offered with a musical score that is uniquely Detroit. I'm Erik Hastings. That's what I got.